to the Contenders, Arirang TV's quiz show. I'm your host, Bae-geun. Now, what makes a quiz show fun? Well, the questions should be interesting, but of course, most of all, it's the contestants who make the quiz as fun as it can be. Now, how will today's contest turn out? Well, stay tuned and find out. Let's welcome today's contenders. Thank you for joining us, Stella team, Park Jang-mi and Song Ji-sun. How did you come up with your name?
Stella actually means star in Latin, like such English word as constellation derived from this word. And we just wanted to shine on this show, so we chose that word.
Wow, and it's a very academic answer. It kind of shows off how experienced you are with quiz. I hear that you have very much experience. What have you been on before?
She was champion of a show called Gold Medal, and I'm 5-week winner of the quiz champion show when I was in high school.
Wow, thank you for joining us. Now, I understand that you guys are the youngest contestants we've had join us on the Contenders. How old are you?
Yes, we're 18 and we're still teenagers.
Wow.
I think we're the youngest among the people who have been appeared in the Contenders.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us and good luck to you. Your opponents today, the Minerva team, is made up of Kim Ji-un and Shin Sun-mi. Thank you for joining us. So why did you pick the Roman goddess's name as your team name?
Yeah, because Minerva means the goddesses of wisdom, and in the quiz show we need a little bit of wisdom. So,
well, good luck to you. And now let's start the quiz. In our preliminary round, I will be giving you 10 multiple choice questions with each question worth 10 points. You will get 5 seconds to answer, and if you get a question wrong, you have to stop there and get the sum of points up to that point. Of course, if you get all 10 correct, then I get to give you 50 bonus points. I hope I get to do that today. And if you don't know the answer, you can call out chance, and we will take away 2 of the incorrect choices and give you a better chance at getting the answer right. Also, we have question sets Q, U, I, and Z to choose from. Stella, which will you have?
U.
Okay, we'll go with question set U. Question number 1. Of the following, which is not a dairy product? 1 butter, 2 cheese, 3 soy milk, 4 condensed milk.
Number 3.
Very good. And question number 2. In Taekwondo, how many tan levels are there? 1, 6, 2, 7, 3, 8, 4, 9.
Number 4, 9.
Very good. And you guys have very much quiz experience, but how do you feel being on our stage?
Still nervous, actually.
But the questions aren't very hard, are they? They are? Well, good luck to you. You're doing great. And you still haven't used chance. We go on with question number 3. Of the following, which is not a color on a traffic signal? 1 red, 2 green, 3 amber, 4 purple.
Number 4.
Very good. And question number 4. Of the following, what is the term used to measure electric power? 1 degrees, 2 square protons, 3 grams, 4 watts.
Number 4, watts.
Stella, did you want to stop your partner? Okay. Well, are you glad that you didn't stop her?
A little bit.
Okay, Stella, you are doing great. Relax and stay in the game. We have question number 5. Of the following, what is the name of a fruit which is also the name of a bird? 1 gooseberry, 2 kiwi, 3 hazel, 4 currant.
Number 2.
You're halfway through and you still haven't used chance. Number 6. Name the only U.S. state that borders 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. 1 Ohio, 2 Michigan, 3 Illinois, 4 Minnesota. You still can use chance.
Chance.
Chance?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take away 2 of the incorrect answers. And please make your final choice. Stella, 5 seconds.
Number 1? Number 2. Oh,
Final answer?
number 2.
So Stella, are you glad again that you went with your partner's answer?
I believe Aripo.
Yeah, you believe in her. Very good. And we go to question 7. Of the following, which fruit has edible seeds? 1 cherry, 2 apricot, 3 nectarine, 4 papaya. Stella, 5 seconds.
Number 3.
Stella, that was a good guess, but the correct answer is papaya. Okay, and Stella, that was a good effort, but you end the section at 60 points. And now we go on to your opponents, the Minerva team. You have Q, I, and Z sets to choose from. Which questions will you have?
G.
Okay, we'll go with question set Z. Question number 1. What do you call Korean money? 1 yen, 2 won, 3 pounds, $4.
Number 2.
Question 2. Of the following, what is the number of angular points in a triangle? Number 1, 2, number 2, 3, number 3, 4, number 4, 5.
Number 2.
And Minerva team, how are the questions so far?
Wow, so.
Okay. It's not as hard as you thought it would be, right?
Yes.
Are you still nervous?
A little bit.
Okay, good luck to you. And we go with question number 3. Of the following, which is of a different kind? 1. TGV, 2. 이체에, 3. 신칸센, 4. 새마을.
Number 4.
Very good. And you still haven't used chance, so you can do that. And we go on with question number 4. Of the following, what is the name of the major mountain chain on the west coast of South America? 1. The Santiago Range, 2. The Andes Mountains, 3. The Charok Mountains, and 4. The Himalayan Mountains.
Number 2.
Question number 5. Which herb seed can be either black or white and yields an oil that resists turning rancid? 1. Pepper, 2. Oregano, 3. Sunflower, 4. Sesame.
Number 3, sunflower.
Number 3.
Actually, sunflower is also an edible oil, but sesame is the one that resists turning rancid. Okay, very good. You end the section at 40 points, but Stella, you're ahead at 60. And so we go on to the second section of our preliminary round. In this section, we'll give you 20 words in a list of a pre-selected category. And please do not use the word or phrase in your hint, or we won't be able to give you the points. And we will give you 100 seconds for this entire exercise. Each word is worth 10 points. So are you guys prepared?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Stella, will you take your position? And Stella, your chosen category is the Renaissance. Why did you pick that?
Well, it's the most famous term actually, and it includes so many popular trends, artists, sculpture, and all that.
Okay. Did you guys practice?
We actually researched a lot, but we couldn't practice a lot.
Well, I'm sure the study will pay off. Are you ready?
Yep.
Ready? Go.
The origin of the country, What? The origin of Renaissance, country.
Italy.
M, artist.
Michelangelo.
D, Rene D, the mathematician, French.
What?
The mathematician, Rene D, French.
Pass.
Okay. P, it's sort of a, the Christian picture, P.
First.
P.
What?
Pass. Dante's book.
Divine Comedy.
D, Boccaccio's book.
Decameron.
Pass. S, author of Macbeth, King Lear,
Shakespeare.
Cervantes' book.
Don Quixote.
G, it's type of art. G.
What?
Type of art, like Ionic, Doric, G.
Puss.
G, pass. M, the sponsor family.
Medici.
F, the city. F, what? City in Italy.
Florence.
The other
Firenze.
one.
Firenze.
The genius. L.
Leonardo da Vinci.
U, Thomas More's book.
Utopia.
B, Venus, the sculptor. B.
Milo.
The B. Venus.
Venus.
B.
Pieta.
B.
Yes, you ended the section, actually, you did a great effort, but you ended the section not answering, and it was the painter who painted La Primavera, or Botticelli, and it's Don Quixote, the title of the book, and you passed on St. Peter's Cathedral, and also, I think you would have gotten it, you knew the Pietà, but you didn't answer that when she gave you the hint. It was a very good effort. Stella, you end the section at 160 points. And Minerva, if you're ready, please take your position. And your chosen category is actresses.
Yes.
Why did you choose that?
We both like movies, and actresses seems easy to explain. So.
Okay. Are you very prepared?
No, we prepared in this morning.
Well, we'll hope those few hours pay off.
Yes.
And now, if you're ready,
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
Go.
The past. She was in the movie Prince Kiss.
Meg Ryan.
Yes. She was Roman Holiday.
Audrey Hepburn.
Yes. And Wedding Planner.
Wedding Planner.
They.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yes. And Angelina Jolie's movie.
Tomb Raider.
Yes. And the Great Experience.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes. And the role's name in the Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Vivian Lee.
Vivian Lee's role's name.
Role name.
Pass. She was in the Letter and Korean actor Tae, and with Seo Kyung-gu with I wish I had a wife.
전도연.
Yes. And the movie titled Julia Roberts.
Pretty Woman.
No, E. There was some kind past. She was monarch queen.
Grace Kelly.
Yes. And the wife of Bruce Willis.
Demi Moore.
Yes. And she married with Andre Agassi, the tennis player.
Bruce Willis.
Yes. And she opponent of Joe Smith.
John Smith.
Joe Smith. French.
Bruce Baldwin.
Yes. And the Flex.
Minerva, you did very well in this section. I think Demi Moore is already divorced from her husband, Bruce Willis. And again, Brooke Shields is also divorced from Andre Agassi. And you passed on Julia Roberts' movie Erin Brockovich. Yes, as well as the first word we had up on your list. Nicole Kidman starred in this movie.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman?
Nicole Kidman. Uranus?
Yes, that was the movie. It was a very good effort. Minerva, you did a great deal to catch up, but you're still behind 20 points at 140. And Stella, you end the section ahead, 160 points. And of course, in this final part of our preliminary round, we go to the finals, and we decide actually today here who will go on to the finals. Let me have Mr. Kim Jun-sang come out and help me with the questions. Jun-sang, we have actually a stage full of very beautiful young women today.
Yeah, and they're all Roman names too, Stella and Minerva.
Uh-huh.
I think it's nice to have some fresh young minds out here. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of ambition, and they're both showing some real, how should I say it, competitiveness in this round.
Okay, are we prepared to go on with the rules?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, this is a round of 15 non-multiple choice questions. Each question is worth 30 points. And the first team that buzzes in can answer. If that team gets the answer wrong or cannot answer the question will go over to the other team. You have 5 seconds to answer, and in the case that both teams are not able to answer the question, we will give you a spelling hint.
And of course, you have to wait to buzz, and after I call your team name, you can give out the answer, and that way we'll be able to credit you. Okay? So if we're all ready, let's have question number 1.
Okay, question number 1 is an animal question. In the wild, these mammals are found only in 3 provinces of China.
Stella.
Panda.
Yes. And of course, they are bamboo-eating animals. Very good, Stella. You're increasing your lead. Minerva, though, these questions are worth 30 points each, so you can't catch up. Okay, stay in the game, and let's have the next question.
Okay, this is a question about politics. The practice of attempting to influence legislation is usually performed by agents or called blanks. This is somebody who was paid to be political representatives on a particular issue. Recently, former New York Mayor Giuliani also became a blank.
Minerva?
Lobbyist.
And with that, Minerva, you are catching up. You're only 20 points behind. One question will catch you up. And let's have the next question.
Okay, the next question is about mythology. She is one of the most important goddesses in Greek mythology.
Stella.
Juno.
Minerva, it's your chance to answer, and let's finish the rest of the question.
As a virgin goddess, she was called Parthenos, meaning the maiden. She is a goddess of wisdom and warfare, and the patron goddess of Athens. She was born from Zeus's head. Who is this goddess?
Minerva.
Athene.
Yes. And of course, I think you had an advantage with this question because Minerva is the Roman name for the Greek Athena.
Yep.
And let's have the next question.
Okay, this is a question about a physicist. A law of physics bears the name of this German physicist who stated that resistance is equal to potential difference divided by electrical current. The unit of electrical resistance was named to honor this physicist.
Stella.
Ohm. Ampere.
Okay, Stella, the name was Georg Ohm, and I'm glad you didn't go with the second answer.
I thought they said the answer already. They went, I was like, oh. Anyways.
Okay, Stella, you keep your lead with 20 points. Minerva, you can still catch up. And let's have the next question.
Okay, the next question is about optical system. Its film packs contain jelly-like developer fixer reagents, negative film, and positive light and sensitive white paper. After exposure, the film is pressed against the paper by steel rolls. What is a trademark for a camera that produces pictures?
Stella.
Polaroid.
Yes. And of course, it only takes seconds for this picture to come out and be developed. Okay. And let's have another question, please.
Okay, this is a psychology question. Aristotle spoke of rousing an audience's emotion of fear and pity.
Stella.
Catharsis.
Yes. And of course, we feel a feeling of purification when we have catharsis. And that is the Greek word, catharsis. Okay, Stella, very good. And Minerva, we want you to stay in the game. You got to buzz in really quickly to compete with the Stella team, who has much more quiz experience than you two. Okay? All right, stay in the game. And let's have the next question now.
All right, this is a sport question. In 1891, James Naismith developed this while trying to create an indoor athletic activity for male students.
Stella. Stella, final answer?
Basketball. Yeah.
Are you familiar with the name Naismith?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the inventor of the game. Of course, 5 people play, and well, very good. You got the answer.
Well, the only reason why I knew the name was because they give out the James Naismith Award for the most valuable college basketball player, and I wouldn't have known it if I never went to the States. So, anyways, good job.
And we go on with the next question.
All right, question number 8, chemistry. According to the results of a new study to test the effects of this element on plaque formation by a team led by Dr.
Zinc.
Stella?
Zinc.
Yes, and the formation of brain deposits linked to Alzheimer's disease is also linked to zinc. We would have also taken ZN. Very good, Stella. You're showing off your quiz powers. And let's have the next question.
Okay, recently, filmmaker and veteran opera buff Franco Zeffirelli finished with this production of the film Callas Forever. This is a fictionalized life of an iconic opera star, Maria Callas. When alive, Maria Callas was dubbed as the blank of Sopranos. What is this word that refers to a distinguished woman singer?
Stella?
Diva. Yeah.
Very good. Diva is what we call a distinguished woman singer, one especially who sings in operas. And I think, Minerva, you knew the answer but didn't buzz in on time. Okay, well, buzz quickly, stay in the game, and let's have the next question.
Okay, this is a question about a plant. This native Mexican plant is called the flower of the blessed night. When a diplomat brought this plant to the United States, it took on the name and became a traditional Christmas decoration. What is the name of this plant?
Stella?
Poinsettia. Yeah.
And you know, if you actually keep a poinsettia all year, you can, control the color and have it come back to red by keeping it in the dark. Let's have the next
I
question.
didn't know that. Okay, this is an astronomy question. According to recent international news, a new theory which is different from this theory was raised. This theory proposes that the universe was once extremely compact, dense, and hot. A certain original event.
Stella?
Big Bang.
And of course, this theory suggests the notion of an expanding universe. And Minerva, we want you to stay in the game, though we see that Stella is pushing the button really quickly. Okay, very good, Stella. And we'll go on with the next question, please.
Okay, this is a question on computer. In 1977, this Silicon Valley garage startup sold its computers for $666.66. In late 1997, it's a Fortune 500 company led by one of its 2 founding Steves, which hopes the public will think different. What is the name of this company which in 1984 introduced the Macintosh?
Stella?
Apple.
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 The full name, please? All right, got it.
And of course, Think Different is very effective in its campaign, isn't it?
Which, Think Different? Do you have one of those computers? Oh, you do? Okay, all right.
So I think different. Okay, and let's have the next question.
Okay, this is a geography question. This island, which is an internally self-governing part of Denmark, is situated between...
Stella?
Greenland.
Wow.
All right.
And also, Greenland is the world's largest island. And so we have the next question.
Okay, this is an economy question. According to a recent study, this country was selected to have the best e-government out of 23 countries. This country, which is also the second best country to conduct business in, is part of the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, along with US and Mexico.
Minerva?
Sorry, I missed the answer.
Stella?
Canada. Yeah.
Minerva, you might have known the answer, but you got too nervous after you buzzed in too quickly. Okay, well.
Should we go on to the next question?
Yes, let's have the next question.
Okay. This is the last question, and it's about a person. She will marry her film producer fiance, Matthew Vaughn.
Stella.
Madonna.
The chance to answer goes over to Minerva, and let's have the rest of the question.
Okay. She is a striking blonde, which up to there is like Madonna, who has graced the cover of more than 550 magazines around the world in the last 15 years, and was previously engaged to magician David Copperfield for 6 years, who is this German supermodel who turns 31 years old this year.
Minerva?
Claudia Schiffer.
And Minerva, you end this section with a strong note, but you are behind Stella, who comes out the winner, and you get to go on to the final championship with 520 points. Well, Minerva, how do you feel about having come this far?
She's so nervous, and I'm nervous.
And they did really great job.
Very great. Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely a difference in the level of gamesmanship, you know, or experience in gamesmanship displayed by Stella. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a little stage fright, right? Well, do you have any words for the people back home who are watching?
Nothing.
Okay. And Stella, you go on to the final championship and go against the Lemon team, which is going for its 4th win in a row. How do you feel about having come this far?
Still nervous.
Still a little nervous. How about going against the Lemon team? What do you think?
They're very experienced, but we'll keep up the good work.
I think it'll be a good match either ways.
Yeah, we'll see a very exciting second half. So let's take a break now. Congratulations for having made it to the final round, and let me introduce your opponents, the Lemon team. Thank you, Lemon team, Cho Chang-hoon and Kim Mi-jung for joining us again. This is your attempt at win number 4. So, you know, you've been on TV a couple weeks, so has anybody recognized you on the street?
No, but just whenever we walk the street, we thought, oh, look me. No.
No, but maybe they recognize us, but they don't say anything.
And since you've won 3 times in a row, have your ambitions grown?
No, we just want to try to win a 4th time.
Okay, 1 at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us. And so let's begin the final championship. In this section, we have 5 categories, 5 questions each per category, and each question is worth 10 to 50 points. Let's have today's categories.
Okay, today's categories, or for this week, is History of Korea, as seen on your screen, Fishes, Famous Singers, Magazines, and Desert.
Okay, well, and if you, of course, buzz in and are unable to answer, then we have to go on to your opponents. And we'll give you 2 chances to answer per question, and there is no spelling hint, so listen very carefully to the hints we give you, okay? So if we're ready, I will choose the first question. We'll go with History of Korea for 10 points. This question is multiple choice. Each team only gets 1 chance to answer. Of the following, which is a Korean dynasty? 1, Tang Dynasty, 2, Joseon Dynasty, 3, Han Dynasty. Stella.
Number 2.
Yes, it is the Joseon Dynasty. I was going to mention 2 other Chinese dynasties, Han and Song, and I understand, Lemon, you guys knew the answer, but you buzzed in too slowly. You know, since Stella team has such experience with quizzing, you guys have to buzz in really quickly if you want to answer, okay?
This is called the thumb generation.
Right, the thumb generation at work.
Yeah.
And Stella, you get to choose. Which question do you want?
Famous singers for 10 points.
Famous singers for 10 points.
All right, hello everyone, it's me, Jay, and it's already been a month since I've come out with my 4th album. I want to thank everyone for their support and their love for my 4th album. It's entitled Dim the Light, so if y'all don't have it, you know what to do. All right, today we have a couple really interesting questions, total of 5, and the category today is famous singers, so get ready. All right, everyone, the first question, a 10-point question, is a little easy, but I'm sure everyone, you'll get it. All right, number 1, of course, is who is this famous singer? He is a pioneer of rock and roll music. Some of his songs...
Stella?
Elvis Presley.
Of course, we were going to go on and give you Love Me Tender, Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel, all these other songs that he made. And of course, Jay is a great singer that we all like. And
She looks different there. I didn't recognize her.
really?
I didn't even know that she spoke English.
Oh, yeah, she
anyways.
was an MC here.
Oh, she was?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, Stella, you get to choose again.
Famous singers for 20 points, please.
Famous singers for 20 points.
Since a few years ago, a musical with the same name title as this group's hit song is being performed in London as well as Broadway. The 4 members of this group were already...
Lemon?
ABBA.
And I guess you know the group ABBA, right? And that's why you knew what they were doing next.
Swedish group, ABBA,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, great. You're on the board with 20 points, Lemon. You've caught up. And so you get to choose next.
History of Korea 20.
History of Korea for 20 points. Koryo dynasty is the dynasty that ruled the Korean peninsula as the Koryo Kingdom from 935 to 1392. During this period, the country began to form its own cultural tradition, distinct from the rest of East Asia. And it is from the name Koryo that the Western word Korea is derived. The dynasty that ruled Koryo was formed by this general. In 936, he established a unified kingdom on the Korean peninsula. Who is he? Stella?
Wangon.
And of course, we had a very long-running series on drama, TV drama, by the same name. And Stella, since you got that last one correct, you get to pick the next question.
Magazines for 10 points.
Magazines for 10 points. This is a multiple choice question again. Listen carefully to the choices of the following, which is not a magazine. 1. Life, 2. Time, 3. The 한겨레 21, 4.
Number 4.
Stella. I was going to mention Le Figaro, which is France's newspaper. Okay, Lemon, we want you to try to buzz in as quickly as possible to stay with your competitors. And Stella, you get to choose again.
Desert for 10 points.
Desert for 10 points.
Desert for 10 points. The endurance and strength of this animal has made it a valuable beast of burden.
Lemon.
Camel.
Yes. And of course, there are 2 types of camel. The Arabian has 1 hump and the Bactrian has 2. Okay, and Lemon, you get to choose what question do you want to have next.
Magazines 20.
Magazines for 20 points. This magazine is a US-based monthly magazine, probably having the largest circulation of any periodical in the world. It was first published in 1922. Stella.
Newsweek.
Good try, but Lemon, it's your chance to answer and I will finish. It is a publication composed of a variety of reading material digested from other sources and is well known for its pocket size. Numerous foreign language editions as well as a Braille edition are published. What is this magazine? Lemon.
Reader's Digest.
Yes. By the late 20th century, this magazine apparently had 39 editions worldwide in 15 languages with a total circulation of, wow, 28 million.
Wow.
Impressive. And Lemon, you get to choose again.
Magazines 30.
Magazines for 30 points. The first Korean children's magazine to be published was 어린이, which means child, in 1923. In the first edition, there was the Korean version of Anderson's The Little Match Girl, translated by this person. This person edited and... Stella?
방정환.
And the Saekdong Club announced the first ever Children's Day, which of course we all know is May 5th. And it's a wonderful day. Stella, you're ahead 30 points. Stella, you get to choose again.
Famous singer for 30 points.
Famous singers for 30 points.
The FIFA World Cup will start on May 31st, as you all well know. This singer held concerts in 4 different cities that hold the World Cup. During the Seoul Olympics, he made the song Seoul, Seoul, Seoul. His many hit songs include The Leopard of Kilimanjaro, Mona Lisa.
Stella?
조용필.
But this is still a close game. Stella, you're ahead 110 versus 50. But since our questions are worth so many points, Lemon, you can catch up at any moment. And so, Stella, you get to choose again.
Desert for 20 points.
Desert for 20 points.
Okay, desert for 20 points. On May 3rd, the city of Daegu in Korea opened a new tree garden on the newly cleaned grounds of what was once a trash dump. What is most interesting about this tree garden is this greenhouse, which is approximately 600 square yards. This usually consists of spiny stems and roots. Leaves are greatly reduced or entirely absent. It is found in dry desert.
Cactus.
And apparently, cactus comes from the Latin word cardoon and from the Greek word cactus. We would have also taken the plural cacti. And Stella, you get to choose again.
History of Korea, 30 points, please.
Okay, history of Korea for 30 points. From 1910 to 1919, Japan solidified its rule by purging nationalists, gaining control of the land system, and enforcing rigid administrative changes. In 1919, these measures, along with a general demand for national self-determination following World War I, led to what is... Stella?
거북선. Oops.
Good try. Lemon, you get to answer, and I will finish the question. Self-determination following World War I led to what is known as this movement. Millions of Koreans took to the streets in non-violent demonstrations for independence. What is the date on which this movement occurred? Lemon, 5 seconds. Lemon?
March 1st.
Stella, I think you knew the answer, right? Yeah. But you buzzed in too quickly and had to guess. Okay, Lemon, you're back on the board with 80 points, and you could catch up with your next question. What will you have?
History of Korea, 40.
History of Korea for 40 points. At the end of last year, this kingdom received the spotlight when Emperor Akihito said at a press conference that... Stella.
Japan.
Yes. Let me, Stella, since you got that wrong, Lemon, it's your chance to answer, and I will finish the rest of this question. Spotlight when Emperor Akihito said at a press conference that, quote, the birth mother of the Emperor Kanmu of Japan was the offspring of King Muryong of this kingdom. This is one of 3 kingdoms into which ancient Korea was divided before 660. It is traditionally said to have been founded in 18 BC in the Gwangju area by a legendary leader named Onjo. What is this kingdom? Lemon, 5 seconds. Lemon?
백제.
Very good, Lemon. You catch up a good deal to 120 versus Stella's 130. And Lemon, you get to choose again.
History of Korea, 50.
History of Korea for 50 points. Shortly before the end of the war in the Pacific in 1945, the United States and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics agreed to divide Korea at the blank for the purpose of accepting... Stella?
38 degrees line.
38th parallel is where we decided to have the different troops divide in the middle of Korea, which of course caused the separation of North and South Korea. Okay, Stella, you get to choose.
Famous singers for 40 points.
Famous singers for 40 points.
In 1993, this artist surpassed Elvis Presley for the most consecutive years.
Stella.
Beatles.
Good try. Let's have rest of the question, please.
Top 40 hits on the Billboard Hot 100. He became the only artist in pop history to have reached the top 30 for 24 uninterrupted years. He is the founder and chairman of the AIDS Foundation named after himself. So who is this British superstar piano player who enjoys wearing dark Versace suits?
Lemon?
Elton John.
Again, Lemon, you've caught up so that you only have 20 points to catch up. It's a very close game. And Lemon, you get to choose again.
Famous singers 50.
Famous singers for 50 points.
On April 26th, one of the members of this top-selling Grammy-winning trio was killed in a car crash while visiting Honduras. The trio was the...
Stella?
TLC.
And Lemon, did you know the answer?
Yeah.
But you wasn't on time. Well, Stella, you got the points for that question, and that means you get to pick again.
Magazines for 40 points.
Magazines for 40 points. This weekly news magazine, preeminent in Germany and one of the most widely circulated in Europe, was published in Hamburg since 1947. The magazine is renowned for its aggressive, vigorous, and well-written exposés of government malpractice and scandals, and for its photography. It is generally regarded as one of the best news weeklies in Europe. The name of the magazine means the mirror in German. Lemon?
Spiegel.
Yes? Der Spiegel is the representative weekly magazine in Germany. And of course, in Korea, we cite Der Spiegel a lot when we quote German news. And Lemon, since you answered the last question correctly, you get to pick the next question.
Magazines 50.
Magazines for 50 points. On the April cover of this magazine, there was a picture of an Afghanistani woman. Her name was Sherbat Gula, and she appeared on the cover of this magazine in 19... Stella?
Geographic.
That is correct. She appeared on the cover of the National Geographic in 1985 as well, and this magazine is well known for its natural science news, as well as very wonderful photographs. And Lemon, stay in the game. You can still catch up. And Stella, we want you to pick the next question.
Desert for 30 points.
Desert for
30 points.
30 points.
Okay, desert for 30 points. In 1849, Scottish explorer and missionary David Livingstone crossed this desert, finding Lake Ngami. It occupies...
Stella?
Sahara.
The chance to answer goes over to the Lemon team, and let's have the rest of the question.
It occupies central and southwestern Botswana and parts of west-central South Africa and eastern Namibia. The San, who are also called Bushmen, have lived in this desert for more than 30,000 years. What is the name of this desert?
Lemon? Lemon?
Calamari.
Okay, again, what is the name of this desert? The name of this desert is derived from the Tswana word Kalagadi, meaning the Great Stella.
Kalahari Desert.
Chase, you had said calamari.
Yeah,
calamari.
you said calamari versus Kalahari. Kalahari was the right answer. Okay, very good attempt, but you're still a little behind, Lemon. We want you to catch up. Stella, since you answered the last question correctly, you get to choose the next question.
Fishes for 10 points.
Fishes for 10 points.
Okay, for 10 points, this fish resembles the carp, also known as Cyprinus carpio, but differs from its relative in having no mouth, barbels. It was domesticated by the Chinese as early as the Song Dynasty. This is a small orange-red freshwater fish native to Eastern Asia.
Lemon.
Goldfish.
Very good. But of course, many people keep it in aquariums, tanks, and ponds. A deviant fish may be black, spotted. It doesn't have to be gold. Interesting.
I didn't know that the different colored ones were deviant.
Yeah, well.
Poor fish. Anyways.
Okay, Lemon, you're on your way to catching up. What do you want to have next?
Fishes 20.
Fishes for 20 points.
All right, fishy for 20. This is a small South American freshwater fish. Colors vary from silvery with orange undersides to almost completely black.
Lemon.
Piranha.
Wow. Yes, and they're known for their saw-edged bellies and large heads with strong jaws that close like triangular teeth that meet in a scissor-like bite. Was it the freshwater part that gave it away?
Yeah, South America.
South America.
Very good, Lemon.
Devilfish, according to the local language there. Yeah.
Okay, Stella, we want you back in the game. Okay, Lemon, you get to pick.
Fishes 30.
Fishes for 30 points.
All right, fish for 30 points. This fish is a sole member of the family Halostomatidae. They are of the family Balantidae and are characterized by an elongated ray in each pelvic fin. This fish is a greenish or pinkish white fish noted for its kissing activities.
Stella.
Kissing Grammy. Kissing Grammy.
And of course, this fish became very famous through the movie Shiri, where the lovers talk about the fish and they mention kissing gurami. Of course, we think that kissing is romantic, but apparently this fish, when it kisses, it's fighting. Okay, Stella, you get to choose again.
Desert for 40 points.
Desert for 40 points.
For 40 points, Saudi Arabia may be an arid country, but when rain falls, it tends to come in violent torrents that can cause considerable erosion. Sometimes rainwater forms deep channels or this geological formation, a steep-sided watercourse in arid regions of North Africa and Southern Asia through which water flows only after heavy rainfalls. In Southern Africa, this is called donga, and in North America, it is called arroyo. What is this geographical formation which can often be seen in deserts?
Okay, this word comes from the Arabic word, which means valley, river, bed. Valley, river bed. Lemon?
It's an Arabic word.
Stella, it's your chance to answer. We'll give you 5 seconds.
Any more hints?
Okay. I want you to think about the Arabic word, which means valley, riverbed, and it's wadi. Wadi is the correct answer.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, that was a tough one. And so I will pick the next question. Why don't we go with fishes for 40 points?
Okay, for 40 points. There are about 120 species of these fishes that mostly live in tropical seas, but a few occur in fresh or briny waters as well. They are named for their habit of inflating themselves with water or air when threatened. They are used as food.
Balloon fish.
We would have also taken puffer, blowfish, swellfish. We eat this, and apparently some species of this fish, you have to really know how to cook it or else you'll poison yourself and die.
That's right.
Yeah. Have you ever had blowfish or puffer?
No.
It's quite tasty, actually.
You've tried it, huh?
Yeah, it's a gourmet dish in Korea.
Yeah.
Okay, Lemon, well, we'll see what happens at the end of this game. What question do you want to have next?
Fishes 50.
Let's close out the section with fishes for 50 points.
Okay, for 50 points, a big fish indeed. Recently, the Republic of South Africa decided to conduct a program designed to protect this fish from environmental dangers.
Stella.
Whale.
Lemon, it's your chance to answer, and we'll finish the question.
This fish is found off the east coast of Africa, and it uses its fins to swim along the sea bottom in a motion that looks similar to walking. This large, primitive fish that first appeared more than 350 million years ago remains largely unchanged today, earning its nickname living fossil. What is this fish? Its
Lemon?
name means living fossil.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
Living fossil. Living fossil.
Nickname, living fossil. Make a guess, Lemon. Lemon?
Whale fish.
Stella.
Coelacanth.
Very good. And we've just got one question left, and we'll go with Desert for 50 points.
Okay. Desert for 50 points. He was a British adventurer, soldier, and author who mobilized the Arab revolt against the Ottoman Empire during World War I. His life is well known through movies which depicted his crossing of...
Lemon?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Yes, he went across the desert to attack Al-Aqaba on the southern tip of the Sinai Pen. And I guess we've all seen the movie. Very good, Lemon. You close out this section very strong. But Stella, actually with 320 points, but Stella, you come out ahead and you are the new winners.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
So, Lemon Team, well, you didn't win this round, but you've won 3 in a row already, and that means that you still get to go to China. So how do you feel about this?
It feels great. Go there.
Are you guys going to go together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Any special plans for what you want to do in China?
No.
Have either of you been to China?
No, we've never been there before.
Okay, so that'll be good to go.
Yeah.
then.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you for being with us. And Stella, you are our brand new winners. So you will be going to Jeju Island. Are you two going to go together?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Not yet, right? Not yet. Maybe,
Oh.
perhaps not yet.
I understand.
And, well, that was going to be my next question.
Oh, I see.
How far are you going to aim to go?
Well, definitely Europe.
Okay, all right. Well, congratulations on this win. So with that, we had a new winner, the Stella team, on our round. Now, if you want to join us or have any questions or comments for us, please write us at contenders@idangtv.com. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.